Are you gaining weight despite eating exactly the same? Well, it's not only you. Today it's day 9. Welcome back to my channel, the 30 days of perimenopause. Today's topic is around weight gain and the things that you need to know. My name's Heidi. Please subscribe if you are looking for a little bit of information around perimenopause, whether you might be in it, if you're in it and you're looking for some tips and some tools on how to manage your transition, a bit more clarity around what's happening with you and your body, then this is the channel for you. Now, I've talked a little bit about estrogen in previous videos and the fact that it affects all different parts of our body and our brain, and the link between estrogen and weight gain is that estrogen, it helps regulate fat storage and where it's deposited around your body. So when the estrogen is in decline, the fat lands, if you like, around your tummy area. You'll hear lots of doctors call it visceral fat. Yes, and because the estrogen is declining, it is storing it around your organs, around your belly area, instead of places like your hips and your thighs. It moves up to your tummy, and that's why lots of us complain about belly fat, and you'll hear lots of people say that they've exercised the same consistently for years, or they've started to exercise because they've noticed the weight gain and it doesn't seem to be making any difference. So in addition to the estrogen declining and our fat depositing around the tummy, we also have cortisol, which is our main stress hormone. Now, cortisol helps regulate our metabolism and inflammation. Now, if we have increased stress around perimenopause, which we do because we're not getting much sleep, our hormones are up and down, so our mood's affected. These are the ladies that do struggle with perimenopause, because I do know all women are very different. Some people probably breeze through perimenopause and don't really notice, or it doesn't affect their life too much. To women where they feel it to an extreme and they struggle to manage day to day. But yes, cortisol is another factor affecting weight gain. Now, when our cortisol levels are high because of the stress and also the fluctuations of our hormones, that in turn deposits the fat again around, it encourages the fat storage around the tummy area. So with both the estrogen fluctuating or declining and the cortisol levels being high, those two working in tandem create like, I guess, a vicious circle of, if you're really stressed, that encourages the storage of fat. If the estrogen's still dropping, then that's not regulating the way that the fat is deposited. Now, I am not a doctor, as I've said before on previous videos. This is just information that I found along the way, I've read up on. I'm lucky enough to be a student at university, so I do have access to lots of information. And also, even if you're not a student and you haven't got access to, you know, medical journals, health journals, that kind of thing, you can still go online, you can still Google, you can use ChatGPT and things like that, and it will give you information around perimenopause. So the tips that I have around trying to manage this weight gain, for me, it was introducing more exercise, because I'm not a person that regularly exercised previously. I've always kind of managed my weight. I wasn't really an overeater. My weight did fluctuate up and down, but I never felt like I got super big. You know, it just didn't seem a problem at the time, until a few years ago when, yes, the fat was storing on the belly area. I was feeling tired and fatigued, all of those things, and I knew that I should be exercising and I could be eating healthier, all of the things. So I have now incorporated those things alongside HRT. So regular exercise, we know, is a no-brainer. Lean proteins such as chicken, tofu, some fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, that, just to name a couple. Introduce those kind of foods into your diet, and then try and take out processed foods because they're not good for your hormones. Getting a good sleep hygiene, as we've talked about in previous videos. Sleep is so essential for your cortisol levels. That helps them regulate. Trying to get into a pattern of making your sleep a priority. And then things like walking. I like to walk or run or do yoga. They're just a couple of things that I've started to introduce. And just so that everybody knows, these examples are things that I am incorporating and I'm in the process. So this is my journey. It's not I've done this and it worked. It's this is what is suggested and this is what I'm trying. And obviously I'm telling you guys what is working for me. So that goes ahead and finishes this topic around weight gain with estrogen and cortisol. Now, if you would like a list of lean protein foods to incorporate into meals, then drop a comment below, let me know. Also, comment and let me know what foods you like to eat that are contributing to the protein in your diet, or what exercises you've started doing that you feel is working for you. And also drop a comment if you are on HRT, and like me, I want to say 7 months in, maybe 8 months in, so it's all still very new, but it's had a huge impact so far. If that's for you too, do comment and let me know how you're getting on also. Okay, so thank you for listening again today, and I will see you again on day 10. Bye.